So Oakland decided to defund our police, like many people in 2020 and during the wave and frenzy, and it didn't work. Now, 3 years later, Oakland's experiencing the highest levels of crime, violent crime, and unlivability in its history. And there is an invisible wall of policy, failed policy rather, that encapsulates Oakland. Because we were to take a short 7-minute drive into Alameda, you're not gonna see the graffiti and the squalor and the homelessness. You're not gonna have the rates of crime and break-in. Not to say this it's perfect, but there's a remarkable difference in how people feel and levels of public safety just in our adjacent surrounding areas. My name is Seneca Scott. I live in Oakland, California, in West Oakland, in the lower bottoms. And I run the nonprofit Neighbors Together Oakland, focused on bringing Oakland's neighbors together for more resiliency and to restore representational democracy to our local politics. So it's been a long-standing issue that Oakland doesn't have enough 911 dispatchers, and there's a lot of turnover and attrition in that position. We have less than 700 officers for a city of 500,000. We're supposed to have 1,200 minimum, right? We don't have that, so we're critically understaffed. We don't have enough dispatchers, and people are waiting upwards of 20 minutes to get someone on the phone. You wanna know what bad luck is? Someone breaking your window, someone robbing your bike or method of transportation, or stealing your car, stealing your catalytic converter. Those things contribute to keeping the cycle of poverty going. So that's one of the biggest ways that they impact poor neighborhoods, despite the just not feeling safe to go outside, the elders being shut in, not feeling safe to walk down the street or go out and tend to their garden or walk to the community centers like the one next to me. And then you have the derivative effects on the businesses who don't get that foot traffic in neighborhoods. So then now the businesses in poor neighborhoods start to fail because people don't want to walk around and go to the store and stuff. We can't afford these things. So and when you talk about our dramatic wealth disparity, our escalating food and energy costs, and our rising cost of living in terms of rent, how can you afford losing all of your property to predatory thieves who come to Oakland because there is no rule of law? So the last thing I'll add is most of the people perpetrating these crimes now are not from Oakland anymore. We got a big fat target on our backs, and we have organized crime outfits coming for organized retail theft and car thefts, etc., from outside because they know we have no rule of law and the cops aren't gonna come do anything about it. No one feels safe to go outside, businesses are failing, and we've created a dangerous doom loop that if we don't pull up very soon, we're gonna see Oakland turn into one of the worst run cities and most unlivable cities in the country. So the reason that Oakland is not safe and livable is because of the failed policy of our neo-progressives who come and dominate our local government. The luxury politics of our elite who don't live with the consequences of their policy is absolutely destroying our city.